Hello, hello. This is Rod. Live within your means. I just did a couple of videos, and one I posted, the quality was coming through terrible and going slow. I could hear myself, but you'd see my mouth just stop moving. So I'm going to try this again and tell you I've had psoriasis. And if you look at the video before I put this up, the thumbnail, my right hand, both my hands were having problems, but the psoriasis was so bad that I wanted to just scratch my skin off at night and during the day, and it was not pleasant. People would see my psoriasis. They didn't know if they'd want to shake my hand. I didn't know if I'd want to offer it, but it looked terrible. I think my hand started looking leprous. So anyhow, let me tell you what has helped in just a few weeks that has made a difference. I came across a Dr. Ken Berry on the internet, and he did a big old long video on 7 things to avoid. Also, there was a natural doctor, doctor of herbal medicine, who's a veterinarian and has a channel called the Homegrown Herbalist. And he said to use cocklebur root, which I started using, and then also avoiding 7 things that Dr. Ken Berry, a medical doctor, said to avoid. He said he used to tell people, prescribe things that would actually, he said, hurt their immune system. But then he gave 7 things. How do we do 7 on here? Anyway, 7 things to avoid. And those things that he said to avoid were 1, tobacco. 1 was alcohol. Well, I don't have problems with those. But he also said to avoid sugar. Wow. And flour, but guess what? I cut those down about a year and a half ago and lost about 50 pounds in 4.5 months. Sadly, I started eating those again, not as much as I used to, and I've gained back half of that weight. But then he also said to avoid dairy. So alcohol, tobacco, sugar, grains, particularly those with gluten, so they'd be flour and dairy. Whoa! Those 3 of those things are things I really like. And then he said to avoid seed oils like sunflower seed oil, corn oil, vegetable oil, which is often soybean oil. And so there's, let's see, 5. I don't know which hand to hold up here. It's kind of backwards looking at this. And seed oils. And then he said also nightshades. What's a nightshade? Nightshades would be things in the category of tomatoes, potatoes, peppers. So they're a type of plant. Eggplants, those are all nightshades. But by cutting down on those, let me tell you, and with the burdock root, my hands have cleared up notably just in the last 2 weeks, and I thank God every day that my psoriasis and eczema are not bothering me the way they were. I had eczema for many years. Then it seemed to turn into what was determined to be psoriasis and just a lot of pain. That's not fun. You guys know that. So please comment down below things you've suffered from, and especially if you suffered from skin problems and what you've done. Make the comments to share with others, and that will help this algorithm too. But make comments to let others know what you've dealt with and how you've overcome it. Let me know in the comments below videos that you'd like to see, research that you'd like to see done, and videos on things that are going to be helpful to you. And I want to do things that are going to be helpful to everyone. I live within my means. I don't like to go and spend hundreds of dollars at the doctor. I have many times, and what they usually want to do is give you a prescription instead of a solution to the problem that you can do yourself. I mean, one lady told me to buy a certain kind of lotion that's like $45 a bottle, put it on my whole body 10 times a day. That might have cost, 40 or $50 a day. And you know what? I didn't even open the bottle. I did buy 1 bottle. But I started changing my diet and using some burdock root. And all I can say is, look at my hands. They've gotten so much better. Now, yesterday, I kind of got stressed out, ate half of a carton of ice cream, So you got to watch your diet. Sometimes I've watched my diet go right down my mouth and disappear out of the fridge or the freezer. And if you can see right here, my skin is, oops, if I can even do this backwards because I'm looking in the camera. But right above here, it's starting to split a little, and up on the finger here, my second finger, dry. That might be a result of all that ice cream that I ate yesterday. And but if I have cut down on these things tremendously over the last few weeks, and I've seen my hand clear up, I am so grateful. So please put your comments below. Let me know your experience. Put comments and let me know videos that you'd like to see, things you'd like to see done. I'm 60 years old. I've been around for 6 decades, have hopefully a little bit of wisdom, made plenty of mistakes in my life, trying to be a good person now, a much better person, I guess, I hope, than sometimes I've been, and want to be able to help you guys. So put the comments below. Please like the video, subscribe if you will. And that's one thing that I try to do now when I watch people's videos. If I find something of value, I like to like the video and often put comments down below so that the algorithms will make that video show more, and I like to share those videos with other people. So we want to make a difference in this world.